Hello, everybody. It's me. It's not Troy. Okay. So.
It's weird. I don't like it. No.
It's fine. If you don't like it, you die first.
No. That's
Anyway,
Troy's job.
Moving on. A quick recap of last session. You all arrived on the Isle of Nimbrel. You went through sort of a initiation activity encounter. You got assigned some dorms. You resolved a conflict with a fellow cadet who was definitely the most friendly person ever. And then you took a box full of evil creatures to the head of the academy.
As you do.
We did do that, didn't we?
Because that was a smart decision.
Mm-hmm. We were following orders.
You were. Well, most of you anyway. One of you along the way did get a little bit sidetracked by another spelljamming officer. And yeah, that's sort of where we ended it. So we'll carry on from there, if everybody is ready.
I think so.
Let's do it.
Okay. So you've just finished. The guards have rushed in, finished off the last of these creatures in the head's office. And he's kind of shaken about the whole thing. Because one of the guards that came in said that the whole crate and box was just a diversion. And that there were more thefts around the academy. Which is something that you all knew about. You received notes in your welcome packs saying that there's, due to recent thefts, you had to have the special passes, checkpoints, clothing, etc. to pass through the checkpoints, and that if you didn't, you would be disintegrated.
Yes,
So-
I very much remember the disintegrated part.
Yeah.
I feel that was
Yeah,
quite
I'd rather
pertinent.
And so far, it seems like none of you have been disintegrated.
Yay.
So far.
So there's a yes in there.
So Mert, the academy head, is off talking to the guards and the academy quartermaster, and is kind of not so interested in you. And some of the other guards have said you can probably go back to your quarters, and if we need anything from you, we will let you know.
Nice.
So yeah, are you going to head back to your cadet quarters?
Guess
We've been ordered to, so I would.
Yeah, initially, yeah. I think we should.
Yeah, I think so. I think we're all just kind of doing as we're told at the moment.
Okay. As you all arrive back into the cadet quarters, on each of your beds that you've chosen, there is a package with a emerald blue feather laying atop of it. And there is also something else in this room that would have probably caught your eye.
It's a brand new rockery.
It's all on fire.
I mean, you could call it a brand new rockery, or you could call it mallet.
Oh. Yes, they've been strung up on the wall as a constant reminder not to fuck around with the constabulary of this place. I will be a trophy. No, I won't be, I'm joking. Yes, no, Malik will just be there. Stood next to one of the beds again because he can't sit on one.
But you are standing freely of your own accord in the room.
I am, yes.
Okay.
Perception check. Does he look like he's been fucked up?
How can you tell?
How battered and bruised is this man?
Firstly, I am not a man. I am a sandy construct.
20.
I look as fine and healthy as when you last saw me.
Hey, where did you go?
Well, it would seem that in drawing attention to certain aspects of the running of this particular facility, I have been taken into confidence that certain services may need to be performed in order to keep the place running as necessary. I have been asked not to divulge what those things were.
Well, it seems that guy was dodgy as hell, because the box he gave us to take to the headmaster's quarters seemed to be full of these weird monsters that attacked us all as we took them up.
Oh, that is concerning. It is not my experience with said person that anything he was doing was, in fact, illegal as far as legality goes for this particular building.
Alec, your new friend's a dick.
Malik, I have to ask, what possessed you to question his authority at this time point?
Why did it not occur to you to do the same?
Well, we are cadets here. He is an officer, and I think you said you were a king where you came from. Is this correct?
Considered to be.
Perhaps I see the problem here. We are just cadets here. We are learning. We are lower in the hierarchy. This must be a new experience for you. To question an officer, a high up, is very out of line.
Are you to say that a word in front of somebody's name makes them above the law and better than you? Would you suggest that you are lesser than another sentient being simply because they are considered to be higher? Are they above the law?
Well, strictly speaking, no, but there are still rules and traditions to be followed here.
I am aware of these traditions now. I was not before. However, I do not believe that anyone should be beyond reproach when it comes to society.
I agree with you wholeheartedly. I'm worried for your well-being. There are people here with enough power and resources that if you were to cross them, their repercussions could be quite dire for you. Perhaps second thoughts before you try something like this again. If you take advice in a certain situation, I'm gladly here for you. Perhaps I could advise you if any of these social situations that are of course new for you are troublesome.
Whilst I appreciate the offer, if I were to see any such thing happen again, I would not hesitate in order to take the same action. I will not turn a blind eye, as I believe the phrase is, to anything that I would perceive to be unjust.
Well, it's not really about turning a blind eye, is it? It's more about picking your battles. You know, in the name of self-preservation of sorts.
An interesting way of looking at it. However, if, for instance, this person, as you said, had sent a box of, did you say monsters?
Yeah, I mean, that's what they were. They burst out of the box and attacked us and the headmaster, and messy affair.
Well,
you said there was nothing, no shenanigans whatsoever.
None. In fact, the entire experience was quite pleasant. However, what if, hypothetically speaking, I had challenged this gentleman and the box was searched and was found to be something more dangerous than a box of monsters, something that could threaten the lives of everyone here. Would it be better to raise the alarm, as it were, or should I just leave things as they are and hope for the best?
Don't really know.
Adrol's flapped over to his bed and is just fiddling with a crossbow. He's like, "You do you, buddy. At this point, I don't know what the fuck's going on. There were creatures and weirdness, and I want to see those gnomes again. Because they had some fun ideas."
Look, Malik, at the end of the day, you must do what you think is correct, and I applaud you for that. I was simply offering my assistance in social interactions that may be foreign to you.
I appreciate
As I
that.
said.
And
As I said, I'm here to help if you so desired.
I will bear that in mind.
I must ask, though, what... Were you informed of the contents of this box?
No. I was shown the contents of the box that I called question to, and I saw no reason to pursue it further.
You saw the contents of the box?
Wait, was this the same box, or was it a different box?
It was a different box. It was a different situation, I believe, to the ones that you were privy to. I was advised of how things work in this particular building, and I see no reason as to call it into question again.
Do you remember the name of the character? Just for my notes.
No. That's why I keep on calling him the person. No. What was the name of the cookie?
Hang on.
The officer. Or was I don't know if you called it an officer.
He was an officer.
Okay, it's not too important. Okay. Well, it seems the contents of this box was perhaps simply a distraction for something else altogether, but I don't know if this is for us to worry about for now. We are cadets, and we do not have the responsibility of this place. We do, however, have other things to attend to, and I pull out the orientation tasks slip. We are yet to collect our service weaponry, and we must report to the Spelljammer Nexus for basic training. Oh, did we do that already?
I don't believe so.
We visited the ship. We also technically have to complete the gymnasium assault course.
Yeah. Oh,
Yes.
I forgot about it.
That does sound like fun.
Shall we do one of these now?
Why not?
I mean, did you say you were fighting creatures previously? Do you not need a rest after that?
Oh,
I mean, I've had a busy day already.
that's true. It's possible my sheet didn't save, so I don't know how many points I have.
What sheet are you referring to?
Actually, I don't even know if I got hit, actually. Did I even get hit? Cookie, what time of day is it?
You're probably looking at late afternoon.
Okay. Should we just take a short rest then?
Yeah.
A short rest, perhaps?
Let's have a sit down and gather our wits before we do anything else today. It's been a long day.
You have been through a lot today.
Yeah.
And Adolf, as you said you were on your bed,
Yes.
What are you doing with your package
Oh.
with the emerald blue feather?
Well,
Sorry,
I will
I-
open it as well.
Yeah, I completely forgot about those.
Okay.
Open.
So, Adrov, you open your box,
Yes.
and inside of it are a pair of goggles.
Ooh.
More commonly referred to as eyes of minute seeing, along with this emerald blue feather.
That sounds cool.
What did you receive in your package, Adolf?
I got some goggles. These are fun.
And we
Just
all have a
not-
package, or is it just Adrov?
Everyone has a package on their bed.
Perhaps this is
Including me?
part of a uniform and equipment. I would like to open mine, please. I think everyone wants to open their box.
We all have goggles. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just going to work down my list of tabs. So, Catalina,
See?
See?
you open your box. And in there, along with the emerald blue feather, not emerald, royal blue feather, that's what I mean, is a cloak of many fashions.
Excellent. Thank you.
Still with the tags on it. It was brought from a store called the Astral Arcana Alcove
Okay.
that seemed to specialize in magical goods of this nature.
Astral Arcana
Alcove.
Alcove, the AAA establishment.
Mm.
Lovely.
Next up, Malik. In your box with the royal blue feather is a small sandy pearl, which is a pearl of power.
Damn.
Ooh, this reminds me of home.
And then next on the list we have Haze.
Okay.
In your box, alongside the royal blue feather, is a necklace of prayer beads.
Yeah, boy. Yeah.
On it, there are 4 beads of blessing, 2 beads of curing, and 1 bead of favor.
Yeah. Cool.
Very cool.
And then lastly, Rennick,
Oh, yes.
you open your box, which is relatively small.
Mm-hmm.
Alongside the royal blue feather is an amulet
Ooh,
that looks like an axe. And
cool.
the axe has a small jewel embedded into the handle of your amulet.
Well, that's pretty.
Okay.
Is there a note that tells me what it is? Or
There is. I am going to send you over the note.
oh, okay. Sweet.
There you go.
Right.
Could I put,
Tiny.
could I put on my cloak, please,
Yeah.
and make it match my Squid Games tracksuit?
Ooh. Oh Oh, that's a cool. Thank you.
Was he the only one with a note?
He is. I can send the rest of you little notes.
I mean, if there was a note in the box that we all got.
No. The
Okay.
note in the box is specific to the amulet.
Okay, that's fine then. Then I'd just pick up this feather and kind of inspect it a little bit, ponder where I might have think it has come from. Does this look to be like an actual feather, or is this like a synthetic thing?
It looks like to be an actual feather.
It would appear we've all received some gifts. I wonder who these could have come from.
Yeah, it's ruddy mysterious, but I ain't gonna look a gift horse in the mouth.
We were told that we'd be rewarded. Is this from old Swanky, who we helped?
Oh, that's a good point, yeah.
Could have been incredibly speedy for him to have already found such gifts for us. They were
maybe
waiting. They were already here by the time we arrived.
maybe we'll get some more gifts then.
This is a place of magic, after all.
Shall we have a little breather then, friends?
Yeah, I think that's probably a good idea. I'm just gonna look at this for a little while. It's very pretty.
Hey, Dolph. Do your
Yeah?
goggles do anything special?
They've got like a magnifying effect on them. Helps me see things more clearly. It's quite nice, actually. They're
Zoom,
really
zoom.
good when I'm working on small, intricate things.
You are quite the handyman, yes?
Yeah, I been a mechanic for a little while now.
see.
Working on runes and working on machines and working on different things. I've got an idea for this set of armor that I've got, and I just haven't quite figured it out yet. But I'm close. I'm real close.
You are able to manufacture armor and certain goods?
Yeah. I can make it, I can change it, I can modify things, I can do a few little bits. Not the best yet, but I'm getting there.
Ardrov, I would be interested in commissioning your services at some point. It is difficult for me to find armor that fits, as you can probably imagine.
Well, that might be something I could do. What are you looking for? See what I can come up with.
Obviously, we are not rich with riches currently. However, a basic suit of armor that would perhaps cover my torso to provide some protection would be appreciated.
You want something light so you can move, or you want something heavy so you can take a hit?
Something that could take a hit.
Alrighty. I can see what I can do. Have to give me some time with it, but we'll see.
I would appreciate it.
Yeah. Might be able to figure something out.
Okay. I
Long
think
rest
we're
then.
just going to rest up. Long rest, short rest?
Short rest, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I assume that's going to put me back up to full.
During the short rest, what is Rennick doing? Is he just having a little snooze?
He's laying on the bed, and he's put this amulet around his neck, and he's holding, whilst he's laying in the bed, he's holding it up to kind of like the light and looking at all the facets and the gem on the handle of the amulet. Just kind of mesmerised by this really cool thing that he's got.
Where's your shield?
Probably on the probably leaning up next to my bed, or it might be let's say I've put it on top of my the chest at the end of the bed, like the footlocker.
Okay. I'm gonna if you look up from your necklace, if you do,
yeah, probably will if someone approaches.
You'd probably find Adrov at the foot of your bed looking at your shield.
Hello, Adrov. You right?
Yeah. I wanted to try something. But it's probably best to ask first.
Well, yeah.
You know, magic and politeness and
Consent.
all that stuff.
Magic. Oh, all right. Yeah.
Your shield. Real nice.
Oh, thank you.
Could be better.
All right. If you
Mind
say
if
so.
Mind if I have a little play with it for a moment?
You think you can do something for it?
Maybe.
By all means, sir.
And you'd see Adrov pull out his screwdriver that he was working with earlier.
Phew.
And hey, mind out the gutter. And he'd pull these goggles over his eyes as well, and he would just search around for the perfect spot for it, and without knowing they're there, you wouldn't see them, but he just begins to carve some very fine runes along one of the edges of the shield.
Okay.
And I'm going to use one of my infusions to turn it into a +1 shield.
They love you, bird boy.
And it technically takes the full short rest, or they take effect at the end of the short rest. So Adrov would spend a couple of minutes doing it, and then just say, "It'll take a little minute, but I think you might like that one. Just gives it a little, makes it lighter, easier to use. Might help you out a bit."
Oh, thank you very much.
And I'll, yeah, I will put that one on.
So Rennick kind of like sits on the edge of his bed, hefting the shield and looking at this necklace, looking like every Christmas, birthday, any festive season has all come at once. He's absolutely loving his life right now. So what does that do, sir?
It becomes a +1 shield. You have an extra 1 to your AC.
Excellent, thank you.
And I will. Yes. So, and then I'll go back to my own bed and start inscribing some runes on my armor, and give myself a little something as well.
Nice.
Just a little something.
Just a little bit. But yeah, sort of playing with a crossbow and decide maybe not, and then end up coming over to your shield and then work on my own armor. All with these sort of crystalline goggles or crystal lens goggles on that make his already wide eyes even wider and brighter.
I have a question. Is that permanent now? That is it a +1 forever?
It is permanent as long as I use one of my infusions for it. If I then change my infusion, that infusion would go.
Right. Okay.
So you would then revert. So if I ever change that infusion out, I will let you know, and then it will revert back to normal.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Do let me know because I will forget.
On D&D Beyond, you should just be able to, when you go customize with the shield, it should be able to give you an AC boost to it, or you'll be able to add it manually through customize on armor class.
Oh yeah,
through D&D Beyond.
Okay.
So you just put a +1 for Airdrop infusion.
Okay. Yeah, good idea. I'll do that.
Yes, and I do have an item in my pack called Renwick's Shield.
Okay.
So it should remind me that that's what I've done.
Nice. Thank you.
Yeah, that's me, just sort of floating around, little 2'10" bird boy. Just scratching some little runes, and you probably can't even see them. They are that small and that fine, but the magic is there.
Wondrous, thank you.
Does anybody have anything else they wish to do during this short rest?
Not for me.
I'm all good.
No. Hayes would have put his necklace on. And do you attune to a magic item after a short rest, or was that after a long rest?
I
think it's a short.
It is a short rest.
Yeah.
Just an hour of having it equipped will attune it, whether it's rest or not.
Yeah, so Hayes would have done that. He would have put the necklace on, would have played with it a bit and admired it. And, you can see that it's a number of different sort of stones, little beads that come off it, of all different sort of types. But yeah, quite pretty.
I will also tune to my pearl.
Oh yeah, I mean, I probably should just say above table that I am this me laying on the bed looking at my amulet thing is me attuning to it.
Yeah. Mine is not attunement, so
nice.
I'm good.
I can't find out if mine is or not.
What is your item again?
Cloak of Many Fashions.
No attunement.
No attunement. Okay, lovely. Probably why I didn't say anything. Okay, cool.
Okay, so you rest for a bit. There's no interruptions, anything like that. You have cadets coming through every now and again to visit the facilities. They kind of give Malek a few looks as they come through.
I will just stare at them to make them feel as uncomfortable as inhumanly possible.
Whilst in the room or in the facilities?
Yes.
Good answer. Great answer.
Does the elf come back at all with the minions?
Nothing.
Not as yet. No. Okay. Cool.
Okay. So where are you off to first?
Well,
what are our other objectives on our list?
Well,
We've got the
I
gym.
think what we did is we reported to the sky dock to see the ship. So we have to collect service weaponry.
Yep.
From the stores, which we also have a voucher for. We have to report to the Spelljammer Nexus for basic training, and it says all cadets must complete Gymnasium Assault course, which we technically haven't done.
Yeah.
But I am holding slips for.
I don't know.
Anyone have a preference?
No. Rennick's just gonna follow you guys, your guys' lead.
Then let's just go down the list. So the next thing would be collect service weaponry from Mr. Blip in the stores.
Mr. Blip.
All right then.
Okay. So you arrive at the stores, and Mr. Blip is somebody you have already met. He is the Autonome Quartermaster, who came in at the end of your ruckus in the Academy Head's room.
Yeah.
That let him know that it was all a diversion. He sort of apologizes for what you guys went through, and asks what he can do for you.
Hello again, Mr. Blip. We are here to collect our service weaponry.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, you can either have a simple or a martial weapon.
Well, I'll have a gun.
Any simple or martial weapon, and I'll get it delivered to your room if I don't have it right now.
Simple. Okay.
If you'd rather not carry it, I can just deliver it to the room. It'll probably be there by the end of the day.
Okay. I think I know what I'd like to order. Which is something I could have had anyway. But I don't have. Can I have a hand crossbow?
I've got a couple now if you want them.
I mean, I'll take it.
Yeah. And through his little window, he'll pass you out a hand crossbow.
Thank you very much.
Anything else?
No, I'd just tuck that away as best as I can.
Have you already used your voucher?
No, I have not. What else do you have available for purchasing?
So for this, anyone using their voucher has 50 gold to spend on any armor, weapons, adventuring gear, tools, or equipment packs from the PHB.
Okay.
And they will be delivered to your room later. But it is a voucher, so if you spend 40 gold, that's it. You've still used your voucher.
Okay.
There is no change.
Right.
Right. So should we do that off stream or off camera so we can keep things moving?
Yeah.
Unless anybody
Probably
already
gonna do
knows what they want, we can have a think about that off stream, I guess.
It's a lot of stuff you can buy with 50 gold.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll take it all.
I'll have 100,000 silver sweets, please.
Do you have any fruit pastels? Not fruit pastels. Fruit salads or blackjacks?
But they're all mixed together.
Yeah. Delicious. Alrighty. Okay.
But yeah.
Adrob would ask, well, I don't need a weapon, but I'll take some crossbow bolts if you got them. Am I allowed to do that?
Yeah, he'll hand you out some crossbow bolts instead.
I assume my
beautiful,
crossbow
cheers.
would come with some crossbow bolts. Am I? Do I need to?
It does.
Okay.
But they're a finite resource, though.
2 of them.
They are. How many would I get, Cookie?
They come in.
Bundles of 20 normally.
Yes, so I believe with a crossbow you would get 20.
Yep.
And then when... you would probably get... 60.
He'd give me 60.
He'd give you 60.
Sweet. I have 80 crossbow bolts now. I'm golden for the rest of this.
So Hayes would have gone up to him and said, "Can I have a longsword, a martial weapon?" And then as part, I would buy some other things, which I'll let you know later. But he would also ask. Also, I need a shield. What do you have that's nice, please?
We've got shields or shields.
Have you got any that have not been used before by anybody else's dirty fingers?
I don't know. It's just a pile of shields.
Could you find me a cleanish looking one? Please?
I'll take you one from the bottom.
Okay.
While you're there, I would also like a shield. However, I don't care if it's already been used.
Just a little bit of a disgusted look from Hayes.
Yep, he will pass out 2 shields, and he will slide the longsword out through the little window that he sits at. He's holding the handle end, so he just shoves it through point first.
Excellent.
And this one's unused too? Yes?
Sure.
Maybe?
Let's go with that.
Picks it up, like trying to hold it without holding it too much, and then you see Hayes actually prestidigitation to try and clean it up a little bit more. And then he takes it. Yeah. Okay. This will do. This will do for now. Yes.
DM, can I do something?
Of course.
While we're here, can I try and just have a little look inside the store? Is there anything here? I mean, we have vouchers for 50 gold, but do I see things that are obviously of much more value in here?
You can't see anything.
Yeah, it's just the slot. I can't see the inside. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, he's at a window that's got a few bars on it and a slot that he can pass things through, but he has to go sort of through a door into the stockroom.
Mm-hmm. Okay, fair enough.
It's as if there's thefts about.
Oh, he was the one who said about it. That's true. That's a good point. While we're here, Mr. Blip, you mentioned before that you thought that this box of creatures was just a distraction for some thievery. What has been stolen?
That, I'm afraid, it's none of your business.
Oh, fair enough. Sorry for asking.
Next.
Do you want to go first, Nat?
No, you go first.
Right. Yeah. So I've already asked for a shield. How much is a shield?
Yes.
Does that? Okay.
I found a list online that says like 10 gold.
Yeah, it's 10
Okay.
on here.
I would require the shield I already requested, and a long sword. I also do not care if it has been used before.
He will pass those out to you.
Thanks.
Yeah, 10 gold for the shield.
Yeah. I don't actually have anywhere to keep it. I have no pockets. just a sodding great big scorpion. Where do I put these things?
You need a backpack. That's what you can buy.
Some
Or a
scraps.
holster.
Or chop a leg off and install an axle.
Buy a little satchel.
How much would a strap-on be?
More than you can afford, son.
Doesn't need to be very big.
Not a big strap on then.
No, just something, just something the right size. So nothing too grandiose. So I don't want to make anyone feel, inferior. Inferior. There we go. I know how to words.
He'll just pass out a strap that allows you to put the shield sort of over the shoulder.
There we go. That'll do. I can't think of anything else I might want. So yeah, that'll do me.
Okay.
You got like potions and stuff.
I'd have to check, but I may have a few. They are quite sought after from graduates.
Fair enough. I'm just looking for a potion of healing. You never know when you might need it.
You'll go and have a rummage out the back.
Hey. As he toddles off, I'll just like shout through the gap. I don't mind if it's been used before.
Again, another side eye from Hayes.
And I'll see Hayes' expression, and I'll just go, yeah, nothing like a bit of second-hand spit on the rim.
Visibly, like gagging. No.
And the bird falls over in hysterics.
Rennick knows what he's doing and thinks that this is going to be a very entertaining time at the academy.
So, Mr. Blip comes back, and through the little hole, he passes you an empty glass vial.
Oh, you little bugger.
Is one that's been used.
Right. That was my fault for trying to make my friend uncomfortable. Have we got any that aren't used?
He'll then pull out from his pocket an extremely dusty one that you think's been sat at the back for quite a while.
Oh,
But there is a very covered in dust potion of healing.
Yeah, it's all right if they're a few months past that you buy. They're still good for it.
It's more a best before, isn't it?
But it tastes more like vinegar as it ages.
over Rennick's shoulder, Hayes will cast prestidigitation and make the dust go away. No.
It might just puff into the air and just be like...
Right.
So glad I'm so low down and don't have to deal with that.
I won't take up any more of your time buggering round. Here's me voucher.
He'll take that, and he will deliver anything that you purchase with vouchers that he didn't have on in the store to your room later today.
Wondrous. Well, what's next on the agenda, Catalina?
Check. Report to the Spelljammer Nexus for basic training.
Suppose we should probably do that before the old whatever, your assault course thing.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Blip, where are we going for that one? Can you give us a direction?
That's up on the top by the Skydock. Have you seen Kip and Pick?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're great.
Yeah, you've probably already seen it then.
Oh, all right then.
Oh.
This was what we did on the ship at the Skydock.
I'll be honest, I don't remember much of that because, well, they wouldn't stop talking.
Were
thought
you
they
listening
were
to
great.
anything they said?
I mean, I was listening, but they didn't stop to allow
While
any of it to go
simultaneously forgetting.
in one ear, out the other. I'll learn on the journey. It's fine.
I'm just playing with you. Okay. Then let us seek out the gymnasium.
You do have to go to the Nexus, the Spelljammer
Oh, we do.
Nexus.
Okay, sorry.
It's
yeah.
just you've already seen it.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
So the Skydock is attached to the Spelljamming Nexus.
Right.
Okay. Let's go there.
So this is the Spelljamming Nexus. So this is the room that you learn in, and it's attached to the Skydock. They both kind of have to be at the top of the pillar.
Yeah.
So the only people that can take part in this is anybody with
2 legs.
anyone that's a spellcaster.
Oh,
it me.
yeah, me too.
Hello.
I think that's everyone except Nance.
Pretty much.
Aww.
I'm all right.
Whoops.
I'm just happy to be here.
So there's a bunch of small round tables with what looks like elaborate chairs, like that are too large for this small table. On the table is a small wooden, like it looks like a small galleon, like a model, but it's just floating in the air. And there is a very well dressed human male, sort of in the middle of the room, walking around a few tables that have got other cadets sat in the chairs, asking them a few questions, pointers, tips about what they're doing. When he sees you, he comes over and introduces himself as Seth Abizine. That's a mouthful of words.
Get that again?
Not one you've named then.
No. This is
Seth?
Dave. Anyway,
Abazine.
I
Not
will.
Abazine. Okay. Oh God, I
Yeah.
spelled it a little bit more phonetically.
It's,
Is it like a fanzine for ABBA fans?
no. Yeah, I've stuck the name in the chat for you guys, so that you can have as much fun pronouncing it as I did.
I think Seth Abazine will do.
Oh, in the Discord chat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I forget that Roll20 also has a chat that can have things in it that aren't rolling dice.
Yes.
Hey.
Like this. So Seth Abazine.
Yeah.
A well-dressed human male, you said.
Well-dressed human male.
Okay. I'll flap over to him. Presumably with everyone else following.
It's our first day.
Mm-hmm.
Hi there.
Oh, bear with me. I'm just showing someone, but I will be right over to you. and he'll give the cadet he's talking to a couple pointers, and then we'll be like, okay, so what can I do for you?
We were told to report up here for
yes.
training.
You're supposedly the new talent.
It would appear so.
Hopefully you're like
my
me.
chest while I'm flapping about.
Maybe one day you'll be as talented as I do. I make talent look good.
I'm just gonna roll my eyes, and they're gonna end up looking at Hayes, and then back to Seth.
When you look back, you can't see him.
Can't see him.
Gone.
It looks like he's gone.
Oh,
Guys, it's John Cena.
For all of us. Has he disappeared for all of us?
Disappeared for everybody.
You just phase out.
And then you hear this sort of aloof chuckle as he slowly reappears with his pompadour first, then the rest of him following. So he's got blonde hair, white skin that's so pale it's almost translucent.
Pretty.
Yeah. He's got silver eyes, and you can tell he's got sort of special eyes that may see more than he lets on.
And he's definitely human, or he appears human.
He is human to you.
Mm-hmm.
yes. Well, Adolf is probably impressed with the magic, though. To be fair, the pompous attitude not so much, but the invisibility was cool to him.
Well, follow me, and we'll see what you're actually made of. And he'll lead you over to a group of tables where you guys can have a go at sitting in a spelljamming helm.
Ooh.
It's like virtual reality.
So once you're all sat in your chairs, and you start sort of concentrating on actually flying a spelljamming ship through the helm, it's a strange sensation at first. That it's more like you're moving a limb than operating any controls. That sitting in this chair, it feels like that ship is part of you. And you're moving the model ship that was hovering just in front of you on the table.
Hey.
And he'll sort of stroll around, giving a little watch over you as you give it your first goes. And sometimes he'll sort of scoff. And other times he'll come somewhat uncomfortably close and ask, and just sort of lean over and be like, so, and then ask each of you questions. Or question, maybe. So, there are 4 of you as spellcasters.
Yep.
And I get a... Let's go with... Let's add a turn order. I'll just keep track of it separately then. Can I get an initiative roll from everybody?
Oh my.
Not me? Or
Only the spellcasters.
yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
That's what I thought.
You want the turn tracker there or no?
No, because we've got tokens then. So there are 2 tokens.
That's a 19.
Okay, Hayes.
23.
Better than the one I rolled last week.
16 for me.
Bird Boy's got an 8.
Okay. So Malik,
Yes.
he comes over and whispers to you quietly. Something inside your mind holds you back. What is it? Speak, or I may just poison your ability to fly. Oh, God.
Thing that holds me back is the memory and the taste of failure.
Oh. How very basic. And he moves off. And comes over to Hayes. So, tell me honestly, who among your friends and fellow cadets do you most respect?
Well, I don't really know him all that well just yet, but the bird is certainly quite interesting. Adrov, I think his name. He's quite, yeah, like I say, he's quite interesting. He's done quite a few things already, and he did something to the big Minotaur shield. I've never seen anything like that before, so I suppose first glances, I'd maybe say him.
So lonely and poorly dressed, and moves on.
Are we all hearing the questions and answers, or is it just between the individuals?
You might be able to hear.
Okay.
It depends how loudly you're answering. He's asking you the questions quietly.
Okay.
And the tables are far enough apart to allow for ship movement as well. Catalina. He doesn't actually ask you a question.
Kisses you on the neck.
He kind of walks round the back of your helm and stops. And then sort of backtracks a little bit to come and he actually crouches down next to you. And he's like, I sense great destiny inside of you, yearning for release. Smiles at you and walks away. And lastly, Adrov. Tell me, where do you wish to be 1 year hence? What shall the cosmos make of you?
I want to see things my brothers have never dreamed of. That's where I want to be.
Interesting. Ambitious. Either that or your family is quite boring.
Both.
And so while he's questioning you, you're all flying this model ship around. Just getting a feel of how a helm works.
Do we have to roll anything for this?
You don't.
Is it skill check or
It's just a film. A feel.
feel for it?
And then lastly, he will go and stand next to Rennick. And he's like, I'm sorry, sir, that you cannot partake in this.
But
But you don't seem to be magically capable.
Nah. Just my spellbinding personality.
And walks away.
This guy is a douche nozzle.
Do you actually say that?
No, did it sound like it was in Malik's voice? That's
Who
why
knows at this point?
That's why I have a character voice.
He'll leave you for a bit to fly your ships, and then come back and be like, "You've had your allotted time. It all seems like you've got relative hang of it, especially you." And he looks at Rennick.
Hey!
And he sends you on your way.
Alrighty then.
We'll just mope out.
Last on your list.
What's the gymnasium?
Gymnasium.
Flap down the corridors and looking at everything. I'm gonna look at everyone that's there and just wonder what they said. Wonder what he asked them. Adrob would have not paid attention in the moment, even if it was loud enough from anybody else.
Okay. You enter the gymnasium. There's a lot going on here. There's an obstacle course that seems to take up this entire area, and a couple of cadet trainers ready to go. And they ask if you've done it before. They've only just started their shift. So if you have already completed this and got the slip, if you could please just leave the area, because we've got a lot of cadets coming through.
Oh.
No, I haven't done it.
No, me neither.
Just flap forward.
You neither.
Alright.
I was scuttle forward.
Yeah. Rennick's not interested in doing anything half-assed or cheating his way through anything, so he forgets about the things that we
Do you
found.
think that we should give them to the staff as we found these and there were dubious goings on? Or
You can.
told us?
I would say so. It seems like the appropriate thing to do.
Well, it seems like your ballpark, Marek. Do you want to do it?
Indeed, I will. I'll take the papers and make my way over to where the staff are and hand them over with my humanoid hand. Say, I believe these belong here. We found them earlier in a dorm room. I would not like anyone to pretend that they have done the task without actually having done it.
Can you make me a persuasion roll, please?
But I'm telling the truth!
Oh no.
7.
Well then.
Oh my.
Disintegration.
They look at the slips and look at you, and they're like, "Are you just trying to get another go?" Like, there's 5 slips here, and there's 5 of you. You've clearly all done this.
No, I assure you we have not. I don't know how else I can make it clear that I have not, because I clearly have not. I would not say I had if I had
sure
not.
you would have recognized him coming back.
You would remember.
That is an incredibly good point. Do I look like someone that you have seen before?
No, but we've only just started, and these slips were signed by the last 2.
Can you not confirm with the last 2?
Do you see them here?
No.
Then
Look,
no.
we haven't done it, and we want to get trained. So, what's the problem?
I am concerned that if we do not fulfill our task of completing the training, then we will not have completed the training, which may be detrimental to our effectiveness in the field.
The second trainer is just like, just let them do it. It's quicker if they just do it and leave. And the first one's kind of stammering, like, but they've done it. They've got the slip. And the other person is just like, look, they're doing it. Move on. And
saved by bureaucracy.
they will wave you through to what looks like a long, flat section of the room
Right.
where there is 2 lines, probably about 30 feet apart, and the trainer that waved you through is like, don't worry, I'll take you through everything, because that guy's being a pain. He can deal with the next people. Right. Okay, you've got to make a straight dash from this line to that line. You can do it one at a time, you can do it all together. I know that a lot of groups like to do it together, they get a bit competitive, but I know that some people might not, might want to do it on their own. And he kind of looks down at you, Adroth, and he went, this is a running dash.
Okay, let's do this. Ready, fast. And he pegs it.
God.
If Rennick's gone for it, I'm gonna sprint as fast as a Berber's ever sprint. My flying speed and my walking speed are the same, motherfuckers.
Oh, God.
I'm a quick boy.
Rennick doesn't get very far
Oh.
because over the first line, you just hit this wall that you can't see. Can you make me a flat D20 roll, please?
The air doesn't work.
This is a death saving throw, by the way, Nads. Be careful.
Sorry, what did you want from me?
Just a flat D20.
A flat D20. Okay. That is a 13.
You're all good.
Yay.
So he just literally hit like an invisible wall and it's just stopped.
Yes.
Okay.
Do we have to...
The
Go on,
cadet
go on.
trainer laughs and is like, you can't go till at least we establish some form of order. Imagine if you were competitive, you'd have just cheated.
I was just a bit keen to get started, is all.
Come, let's do this all together. Is there anyone who is slightly unsure about their abilities? Are we all quite confident?
I'm not the nimblest of people, but I'll give it a go.
I'm confident I can move in a straight line.
So am I not allowed to fly at all?
Not in this race.
That's fucking racist.
Can I,
Racist or ableist?
Both.
can I walk up to Hazel, please? And
Yeah.
I'd like to put my hand on his shoulder and look him dead set in the eye. Say, Hazel, you will do fine. Do not let your insecurities hold you back. You must simply believe in yourself. And I will give him a bardic inspiration.
Nice.
I have a question.
Yes?
How clean are your gloves?
Oh.
I mean, I think all of my clothing is quite... It's, they're all quite clean. I mean, I'm quite well dressed and presented.
Okay.
So, Hayes will actually, as she puts the hand on his shoulder, looks at the gloves and goes, like, gasp for a moment, and then actually takes a breath, realizing that it is Catalina and not anybody else, and just knows that she is relatively cleansed. Yeah, thank you very much. Okay, everyone else good?
Rennick sidles up to him, gives us a big sniff and wipes his nose to the back of his hand, and then puts the hand on his other shoulder and goes, "Yeah, don't worry about it, you got this."
What did we decide about? Can you cast guidance on yourself? Did we decide that last time?
Guidance can be cast on yourself, yeah.
Yeah. You touch one willing creature, you can do yourself, I think.
It's
Okay.
an action to do, so...
Okay. Well, whilst you guys are chatting and touching each other inappropriately, I'm going to cast guidance on myself.
Yeah, touch yourself. All right.
Oh.
Yep.
I'm looking at the trainer just aghast at the
Can I-
blatant discrimination.
Can I adjust the appearance of my cloak and have like two thunderbolts on it?
You can.
Go fast.
Are they stripes or just lightning bolts?
like yellow, like, you know, the classic zigzag thunderbolt.
Like the Flash.
I'll have them appear and then, yeah, like the Flash. I'll have them appear and then I'm gonna like get ready, like starting ready to run pose.
Okay. And the trainer's like, "Are you all ready?"
Yeah. Biting in my buckles, grumbling. Yeah.
Pose?
Okay. I don't think you are, but anyway, go. Run.
What are we? Are we rolling for anything for this?
So, as you start sprinting off, loud explosions go off all around you,
Oh god!
Nice.
and everybody needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
Oh.
Constitution. Okay.
18.
Where's my token?
20.
Nice.
It's a dirty, wonderful little 20.
Natural one.
Oh, well done.
I die of a heart attack.
Let's say 16 for Hayes.
You didn't need my thing. I got a 14.
Okay. So everybody that is not Malik makes it to the end of the course.
Yeah.
Yay.
Look,
It-
I'm running
it's
with
his
8
little-
legs here, okay?
Yeah, it's his little pincers. They can't get any grip on the.
Yeah. Your legs are really going for it. You're just not actually going anywhere.
Like Bambi on ice.
I have no grip. I just have no. There's no grip. I need little rubber thimbles for the points of my
Rubber feet.
Ballerina slip-ons.
Little booties on the end.
Okay.
So do we all get to the finish line and turn back and?
Yeah. You get to the end. You can see the next part of the obstacle course, and if you turn around, you can see Malik still on the start line.
Oh no.
I would like to point out that I am used to traversing the dunes of the desert. This is a slippery floor.
The cadet trainer is in hysterics that you're really going for it and just not going anywhere.
That's sad.
For everyone that's succeeded, the next section of the obstacle course, there's a few, I think 4 levitating platforms over a large pool of water that looks to be electrified.
Oh.
Oh my.
Lovely.
And you'll have to leap across the platforms to get to the other side.
Now can I fly?
There was no flying. It's as if they knew what was coming and said that you couldn't fly for a reason.
Racist. Just
Okay.
so rude.
So, Malik, I will need another Constitution saving throw. For everybody else, I will need either an Athletics or an Acrobatics check.
So have I caught up by now, or am I out for the rest of it?
You are currently one stage of the obstacle course behind.
Okay.
9.
I actually
12 for Adrov.
got a 16 there.
Should I do mine, or should I wait until they're on the next one?
You can do your con save.
Oh, I've still got to do the con one.
Yeah, you've still got to do the. You're still at the first bit.
Ah. Okay.
Hazel, you do have your bardic inspiration if you want to use it.
I will use it for this one, yeah. That's a D6. Yeah.
So as you falter, you
And a 6. So
hear my encouraging words in your mind again.
I can do this. As he anime jumps with his arms behind his back.
It's proper 80s. Like, I'm not afraid anymore. Okay, let's get this to this con save. Come on.
Oh no.
That'll be a 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you make it over the start line and then slip,
Shit.
and you still haven't made it to the other end. The trainer is loving this. It is the best thing that he's had all day.
Maybe we should have kept those pass certificates just for Malik.
I somehow think he wouldn't have wanted to use it anyway.
And as the rest of you start hopping over the levitating platforms, there is a large splash
Sploosh.
as a certain Minotaur falls into the water.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. What happens to me?
You take 1 lightning damage.
1 lightning damage. Okay. Right. Thank you.
Okay. And you will have to. There seems to only be a ladder out back at the beginning of this.
Oh.
That's right.
It's like total wipeout.
Yeah. Right. So I go and scramble out. And I guess start again. Do you want me to do another con save?
Nope. So you would start again from the levitating platform.
Oh, from the platform. So athletics.
It will be either athletics or acrobatics. And
Oh
Malik
God.
will need another constitution.
Natural 1.
Well, hopefully you've taken the ones for me this time. Let's see.
Hang on. Is Malik within 60 feet of me?
Technically, yes.
God.
I'm merely finding my footing. This is unfamiliar territory for me. Let's try that.
I could inspire you. Yeah, I'll throw my last bardic inspiration at him. In fact, I think I've got one more. Okay, I'll throw a bardic inspiration at him.
I will also use guidance.
Guidance is a touch spell.
Is it touch? Is it?
Yeah.
You've got the touch. Okay, right. Thank you for the bardic inspiration. Let's see if I need it. 15.
Okay. So that's those done. For the rest of you, so for Hayes, Adrov, and Catalina, there are in front of you numerous ropes hanging from the ceiling and spinning wheels that are made of maces.
Oh, cool.
Ow.
And you have to swing through the ropes to get to the other side, avoiding the maces. So I will need dexterity checks from all of you.
Ability
Just a
check.
dexterity
check.
A dexterity check. Just a flat dex.
Okay. Yep. I guess. Oh, tits.
12 for Adrov.
I only got a 5.
And Hayes?
I got. That'd be a 6.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Level
to start
2.
with,
Whack.
Malik, you find footing and immediately perform your 30-foot dash. But you're already like 5 foot into it and just bundle into the back of Rennick and send him back into the lightning water.
I take another point.
Love it.
And you will take 1 more lightning damage.
Okay.
But then you're both back at the beginning of the levitating platforms. As for the other 3, Catalina and Hayes both take 1 bludgeoning damage as they swing across and get hit with maces. And Adrov makes it through.
Yeah. This luck will run out pretty fucking quick, I'm sure. I'm waiting for it.
The Adrov, the power was inside you all along.
I'm going to get turned into KFC, and I am here for it.
KFO.
KFO.
Okay.
Tuck it right, Owlin.
As I knock Renwick back into the water and apologise profusely, I am going to cast guidance on myself again because it only lasts for 1 minute, and I imagine it took me longer than that to get across the actual thing.
You're still under the original guidance. You're good.
Okay. It just that minute just felt like eternity, as opposed to actually being eternity.
Yes.
Okay.
So if we start at the back, Malik and Rennick, can I get either athletics or acrobatics?
Okay.
Oh my god. It's the same as my first roll on this section.
Okay. I'm going for athletics.
Fuck.
That's 8, but plus D4.
D6.
D4 for guidance.
D4 for guidance, and I still have the bardic inspiration as well.
Oh, okay.
So that's 10. No, so it's 12 because I can't count.
Yeah.
12 to 10.
What's Malik's intelligence? Is it the same as Troy's?
Look, my wife's a mathematician. Okay, I don't need to learn numbers. So yeah, 12.
So it's a little tentative on that last jump, but you do make it across the platforms. Rennick, you're a little wet.
Yep.
So the platforms seem to have a little less grip. And you slip and slide off
Oh no!
into the water.
Plop.
And that is one more lightning damage.
Fucking hell.
He's gonna die. He's gonna die by 1,000 cuts at this rate.
I'm here for it.
Sean's just over there like, yes.
Okay. I now need dexterity saving throws.
Oh, fuck off.
Oh wow!
Wow.
Wow!
Wow. Double whammies.
That's amazing.
Let's couple bandits out of the way.
Yeah, sure.
Statistically, this won't be happening again for a while.
That'd be 10. For what?
So you both start swinging through. Hayes, it looks like you're going to make it. And then Catalina's rope gets tangled around your rope,
Oh no!
and you both fall into the maces again. And both take 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
Oh no!
I'm sorry, Hazel. This is not the sort of activity I'm used to.
Oh no! Me neither. Me neither.
And Adrov,
Yes.
in front of you is a pole.
A pole?
A pole
Okay.
You got to dance.
that goes up to a platform. And you can see at the very top of the platform, there is a gong. Can I get an athletics check?
Athletics. Well, fuck me sideways.
Roller one. Roller one.
Just gonna look at the trainer and just mimic flapping my wings with just the biggest middle finger up to him, and I'll try and climb the fucking pole. And that's a 7.
Is that -1?
I have a -1 in strength.
This pole is quite slippery.
Nah, you don't fucking say.
And you've got a lot of feathers.
Yeah.
It's not a good combination.
Nope.
But if you look behind you, Catalina and Hayes didn't make it through. So,
More of a chance.
Rennick,
Yes,
athletics or acrobatics?
I might try. You might even try
soggy
acrobatics
boy.
at this rate. This is ridiculous.
Cheap dip.
Oh, fuck off! That's a 7. Back in the drink. Another point.
Yep. You do fall back in the water, but you do not take any damage.
Oh, okay.
He's absorbed it all already.
Someone's shut off the
Someone's taken
Electric.
a toaster out of the water.
I'm not going to roll through D&D Beyond next time. I'm going to do it in roll 20 instead. It's ridiculous.
So, because Malek made it through a couple of sections, the trainer has put the wall of force back up at the start and has come to this section and has turned the electricity off.
Oh, you've been mercied.
But you are still wet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Moist.
Malek, Catalina, and Hayes. Dex saving throws, please.
Okay, come on.
Oh no.
That's looking better. Okay, there we go. 18.
9.
16!
Yeah.
For fuck's sake.
Two of you sail right past the maces.
Hayes falls again.
Hayes catches a stray mace to the side and takes a point of bludgeoning damage.
Really hurts now. Oh.
That really hurt.
So, as they land next to Adrov, you can try and climb the pole again.
Okay. Now, I am going to pull the straps on my armor and tighten them up, and the straps are gonna. Some faint runes are gonna glow. And we're gonna try this again. And I'm gonna roll a 0.
Wow.
Yep, haven't seen one of those for a while. Cool, carry on.
Yeah,
The runes flash and sort of sputter and fail to ignite.
yeah. You jump to grab the pole and just sort of miss.
You prick.
Okay,
Fucking damn it.
Rennick.
I'll give it another go. I'm gonna roll in thingy. Wait, advanced roller 1d20 plus 5.
Wow. Wow.
Ooh.
How's that roll 20 instead of D&D Beyond working out for you there, bud?
Oh, wow.
That's ridiculous. That's fucking ridiculous.
The amount of ones that have come out.
I have the highest
20
athletic score of this this party, and I can't make it across. This is my skill.
I think with that, you're climbing the ladder to get back out, and one of your feet slips and goes through the bars, and you fall down with one leg either side of the rung you were on.
No.
Ow.
Yeah. -1 to my pride.
Okay, so next up we have Hayes.
Okay. Before Hayes tries again, he will sort of reach inside his shawl that he wears and pull out his little holy symbol that he's got. And he's like, I always forget this. And he casts guidance upon himself.
Okay,
Uh,
a dex
yeah.
save.
So that will be a 14 for the swing.
Plus 4.
And you
Plus
will.
D4?
Yeah, I will add the D4 just because.
Yeah.
So 17.
You time it just right and go through all the maces,
Yeah.
landing next to the other three, who are all trying to climb a pole up to a gong.
Oh my god, those mazes were not fun.
Can everybody make an athletics check that is on the pole?
Am I at the pole yet?
You are
I
on the
think I am,
pole.
man. Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
Malik, Catalina, and Adrov.
Okay, I'm going to guidance myself again. And then athletics. Oh, natural 20.
Wow.
Nice.
Oof.
You're going to spend the guidance as well?
I mean, 24 is pretty high.
do it.
Fine.
See how high you can get.
Fine.
I think you've still got bardic inspiration as well, don't you?
I do. I'm going to take that as well. There you go. So,
Oh, wow.
33.
33 to climb the pole.
I was going to do something, but I don't think it's going to top that now.
John's still roll mine, DM.
Hey, you can still roll yours.
Hey, Sean, have you got that magical spell that makes him have disadvantage?
Still marks. Oh, Nate. You bad lad.
He'd still be rolling a 24. He'd still be rolling a 24.
Right, it's one more than what it says, which is only a 7. So there we go.
And Adrov is gonna try. The runes are gonna flare again. It's a 7, but I can add +3 as a reaction because of my infusion on my armor. I have an armor of magical strength. It allows me to add my intelligence modifier to any strength checks.
You get about 80% of the way up and lose purchase on the pole and slide all the way back down.
Can I describe how I get up there?
You can. Catalina makes about halfway up and slides back down.
Okay. So, having watched this and feeling the burning of the embarrassment of not being able to walk across a frickin' floor, I will take my 2 pincer arms and essentially clamp my way up the pole, slowly using these grippers.
Clamps.
Ka-chunk, 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 and then get to the top, observe the gong, and strike it.
The trainer hears the gong, sees you up there, bursts into fits of laughter, and says, "We have our winner."
That's ridiculous.
Rennick just jumps off the ladder and just floats on his back in the water for a while.
It was tingly.
The trainer will call you all to the end and sign all of your slips.
Fly there just to spite him.
Except Rennick.
Yes, you need remedial gymnastics.
They will even sign Rennick's because of just pure hilarity. Nothing is going to make their day better. This is the highlight of their day. And for winning the race through the obstacle course, Malik, you get an inspiration.
Ooh. Is it a motive inspiration, isn't it, I think?
Sure, let's go with that. It just says inspiration here.
Alright.
Which is the whole reroller die.
I'll mark it down as motive inspiration because I'm sure I've heard it mentioned that.
Yeah.
Cool.
So yeah, you have now completed each of your orientation tasks.
Yay!
Wonderful.
Some are more orientated than others.
On the way out, I'll just be like, "Oh, feels like they're just kind of giving it away, really, doesn't it?"
I
You are
disagree.
still soaked at this point as well, Rennick.
Yes.
I found the beginning of that particular task to be quite difficult.
Grumble, grumble, racist fuck, grumble, grumble.
Oh,
Aww.
Oh dear. So do you go back to your bunks?
Yeah.
I think at this point, yeah, we head back and.
Why not?
I think we'd potentially be looking at chilling out for a bit, trying to get some food because we've not eaten. Relaxation.
You can grab food on the way back from the from the kitchen. Yeah, the what's it called?
Cafeteria?
Canteen?
That's it.
Yeah.
Canteen, cafeteria. That's the word.
Cantateria.
Yep, it's a
Cafeteria.
canteen.
Cafetine.
In there, you will come across a muscular GIF that is in charge of all the food served at the academy.
Muscle gift.
Is it a GIF or a GIF?
Yes,
Oh no.
it is a GIF.
It's a GIF.
And he's just behind this little cafeteria counter with 2 large pots that smell kind of smoked. And as you approach, he's just offering you the choice: meat or beans.
Meat?
Beans.
And it-
Salted meat.
And out of the meat pot, he'll scoop out a smoky concoction of deep fried meats and things. It's held together with sticky starches and just slaps it on a plate and tosses it through. And the beans, it looks exactly the same, just without chunks of meat in it. And sort of,
I ain't going to have the beans. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do that to you lot. Don't worry.
The meat might not be much better. Hayes, when he goes up to get some food, would actually pull a not quite what you'd call fine china, but quite a nice plate from his haversack and present it like, can I use my own, please? For a serving of meat, assorted meat.
Assorted meat.
Do I get any weird looks from the chef?
You don't, but he will scoop out your choice of either the meat or the beans, stick it on one of his plates, and put his plate on your plate.
Joy.
Troll.
Oh, perfect.
Begrudgingly, like. Takes it.
Amazing.
And yeah, you can sit in the canteen and eat that, or you can take it back to the
To our digs.
your digs. There are other cadets around. There's quite a few tables full. There's one sort of off in the corner that's only got one guy sat on it.
One guy all on his lonesome.
One guy all in his lonesome.
Does he look
What's he look
sad?
like?
Rent him.
He's human, light olive skin, short, disheveled black hair, a bit of a round face, and he's wearing his cadet uniform. He's sat there reading a technical manual
Okay.
and scribbling in a battered notebook.
I spy what he's reading, and I lean over to Adrov and goes, "Looks like you're kind of bloke, that."
Yeah, maybe. Seems an interesting one. Should we go make friends?
Why not? Can't have too many friends.
Yeah. Flap over and land next to him. Hey, you mind if we join you?
He keeps looking at the book, scribbling, and goes, No, just sit, join. Must study. And just nose in the book.
I'm gonna hop up next to him and just sort of lean over and look at what he's working on.
It's a technical manual about building a spelljamming helm. and he's scribbling mathematical and arcane equations in his notebook.
Ooh.
He's a nerd. I love it.
Yeah, I think Rennick's kind of gonna get the hint, or at least the hint that he perceives that this chap probably wants to be left alone. So he's gonna give Airdrop a look and go, I'll leave you to it, chap. Name's Rennick. If you ever want to talk to anyone, I'll be over here. And Rennick will saunter off to the rest of the group. But I imagine
as you leave, he does look up from his book and thanks you for talking to him. And says that he's just got to study. I don't want to let any of my fellow crewmates down. They're all in the dorms. I just need to make sure I don't let them down.
I'll tell you what. I'll let you into a little secret, son. Right? And he'll kind of he will at this point sit down and put his food down. And say, the thing I thought I was going to be good at, I just failed miserably. You know the old obstacle course that we're supposed to do?
Yeah. I nearly managed to sprint.
Yeah, well, you know the bit where you're supposed to, test your athletic skill? I absolutely failed miserably, and the rest of these bookworms sprinted past me. And
you failed on the sprint too?
Yeah. I didn't get past the second stage.
I barely managed to do the sprint itself.
What's the second stage? Was it not just the sprint?
Wait a minute, my maths might be wrong. You know the bit where you got to jump across stuff?
No.
Oh, you didn't get to that bit. Well, don't worry about it. That was the bit I was supposed to be good at, and I wasn't. Well, he passed me anyway. So, do you know what? We all fail, but it's how you get back up that matters.
Can you make me a persuasion check?
Goodness, I can try. Holy shit. 13.
Not terrible.
He seems to see where you're coming from, and his spirits are slightly lifted. And he's like, yeah, we can do it. Especially if we all work together. I'm Micken.
Micken, nice to meet you. I'm Rennick. This is my mate, Edrov.
Yeah. Hey, that book looks really cool, and I'd love to read that when you're sort of done with it. Like, I'm really impressed.
And this big lad behind me, this is Malik.
Well, it's nice to meet you all, but I've got to make sure that I don't let my crew down, especially with the tests and the things still to come.
Well, if there's anything you want testing on, Edrov's your man. He's good with all the old technical mumbo jumbo. Me, not so much. But then, if you look at the obstacle course, I'm not much good for anything. But I'm gonna keep trying.
You've helped me. Here, you can have my gunpowder chowder, and pushes his plate of food over for you.
Are you sure? Food's good for your concentration, mate.
The gunpowder chowder. Let's just say there's a reason it's got gunpowder in its name. It gives me a bit of an explosive
Oh,
gut.
gotcha. Well, I mean, if you're sure, then waste not, want not. And I turn to the other two. I go, sorry, lads.
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. I'm at the other end of the dorm. Hey, we'll leave you be, Micken, but look for us if you need anything, alright?
Okay, thank you.
And I'll I'll look at the other two and sort of motion with the head as like, let's shift.
Yeah, Rennick picks up both of his plates and moves off.
What race was he again? Sorry, Cookie?
Human.
He was a human. Alright.
Give me 1 second. I have to go through my folder. My folder structure.
I know the struggle. I was sorting through mine last night.
Folders upon folders.
Mm-hmm.
It makes finding things a lot easier. It's just you've got to go down the right path.
Absolutely. Yeah.
This is Micken.
Oh, he's my favourite little nerd.
Ah,
I love him. He's got that little worried face.
I've only known Micken for 3 minutes, but if anything were to happen to him, I would kill everyone in this room and then myself.
Okay. And then do you all head back to your room?
yeah. I
You
think
did?
so.
Yeah, I didn't want to do anything else.
No, me neither. I'm probably knackered after all that, pulling myself out of the water.
Yep. Grab food and head back home.
Okay. So when you get back into your quarters, on the table in the middle between the two sofas
Yeah.
is a small sack tied together with rope, and parchment is attached to it.
Investigate.
Have a look, yeah.
It is a not very well written note. It's quite scrawled, is probably the correct word. As promised, here's the reward.
Oh.
And then a large letter M. And in it is 5 gold ingots
Damn.
that
Hell
are
yeah.
worth 50 gold each.
Oh,
Wow.
Nice. Inventory, 50 gold. Okay.
Yeah.
That is very cool.
I wonder who takes ingots as currency.
It's possible we may have to get it changed somewhere.
True.
Yeah. Or you can probably, if you're buying something worth at least 50, they'll take an ingot.
Man, I think I like this place. We've had a fair day today.
You have?
Met some people. Watched a Minotaur have a bath. Shoots a look over to Rennick.
Oh, yeah. Hint taken, mate. Hint taken.
We all struggled a little bits today, but it's been fun.
You would see Hayes at some point, like lifting up his shirt and seeing the bruises and the wounds that he's got from the maces that attacked him. Definitely attacked him. and he would actually reach up and hold onto one of the beads on the necklace around his neck, and as he does so, he would then cast Heal Wounds upon himself and heal those wounds, putting back to full health.
Nice.
Yeah, so that is, if I remember correctly, a second level cure wounds.
Yeah,
Oh, damn.
can do that. That would give me 13 hit points back, but I was only 3 down anyway, so.
Well, damn. Okay.
Is that gone now?
No.
Okay.
So it resets.
That is pretty great.
Yeah, it resets every dawn.
Mm.
Nice.
It's not the only thing that it can do.
So yeah, is there anything you would like to get up to?
I think Rennett's going to have his shower and just go to bed.
You're going for another wash.
Another wash.
Well, yeah, probably. Yeah, the gunpowder chowder is doing funny things to his pits.
Oh.
Sweating it out.
Oh.
If there's bubbles in the bath, it's not a hot tub.
Oh, no.
I think I'm just going to retire to bed. I don't think I want to do anything at this point. I'm very tired. In-game and out-game.
Yeah, Hayes would just spend a bit of time organising, arranging everything into a precise location in his bed area, bed space, literally to the millimetre.
Adolf's going to be have all of his stuff strewn about him. Got screwdrivers, he's got wrenches, he's got little inscribing tools. He is just working through different pieces of his armor and he's rubbing out runes and he's drawing new ones and he's rubbing out runes and he's got his crystal glasses on and he is just working away furiously, trying to figure out something.
As you all retire, Sarth pops his head through your dorm door.
Who's that again?
The pompous human.
The guy that did the spelljamming training with us.
Yeah.
Seth. Okay.
Yeah. And he's just like, early night. What good cadets you are. You'll need all the luck you can get tomorrow.
What's happening tomorrow?
I'm in charge of your test.
Test?
And does a pompous laugh and walks off.
Prick.
Adolf, I believe your new friend Mikan mentioned something about tests. I believe we will be undergoing some tomorrow.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. I wonder what tests.
And that you shall find out tomorrow.